Hi guys, since it's almost the end of October, it's Pregnancy Loss Awareness Month. I wanted to come on here to talk about the loss of my baby, Amari, and yeah, I want to tell you the journey that we had with her on the loss of her. As everybody know, we lost Amari last year, April the 4th. And it was all a time for me and my husband and family. She was a full term baby. I was 37 weeks, and yeah, she was full term, and nothing was wrong with her. Did all the tests, nothing was wrong. It was just that the cord was wrapped around her neck, and then they said I lost some fluid. Um, it was a hard day. I remember being by my mom. Um, just waiting for that day to come for me to deliver her. And my mom came out here. It was like 2 weeks before delivery. And I'll be by my mom the whole time because I didn't want to be alone. But I went by my mom, spent the night. Um, that morning, like she kicked that night when I spent the night. And then the next morning, something just felt weird. And I was talking to my mom on the sofa, and then I felt a huge push. Like we seen her like come, like my stomach push out, and it was like, dang, she must, cause Amari was breached. She was still head up, so I'm thinking that she was trying to turn head down, but that wasn't the case. And that's what I thought, and me and my mom thought, and I was like, oh, okay, she probably, then turned. Okay, cool. So after that, we was gonna go get something to eat, and I'm just chilling, and then I didn't feel hungry like talking about it. It just felt so weird. My back was hurting, and yeah, and then we was on our way to go get something to eat. I talked with my dad. I know the whole day, like back to back, like um. I talked to my dad. He was so excited to come out here when the baby was here. It was their first grandchild. And we went to Mellow Mushroom. It's a pizza place out here. And I started eating, and I realized that Amari wasn't kicking because she usually kick when I'm eating. And she didn't kick. And I was like, man, something weird. Like, she's not kicking. I said, I might have to go to the hospital. This not like her. So we get in the car, and just something was like, you need to go to the hospital. My mama brought me to the hospital, and we called my husband, and was like, yeah, don't be in a hurry and no rush or whatever. We just concerned, and then we gonna go to the hospital, whatever like that. But yeah, you need to come. So I'm just chilling. I feel movement, but I don't feel kicks. That was the crazy part. Like I felt movement, but I didn't feel kicks. And we go to the hospital. We waiting and waiting. Like my heart is beating super fast because I don't know what's going on. I don't. Like at this point, I don't. I'm just thinking maybe she just sleep. You know. Maybe I'm tripping. So they bring me into the room, and they bring me to the room. Sorry, y'all. They bring me to the room. The nurse came in, told me to get undressed. My husband got there, mom right there, and they do an ultrasound, and they try to make sure what they're seeing is for real. They call someone else in, and she does it. The doctor, they call the doctor, did not. It wasn't my doctor that I always have. It was the other doctor, but I knew her, and she came in. it kept on checking. There was like, it was no heartbeat. It was no heartbeat. I was like, what? No, I mean, she's moving. How is no heartbeat? And they said it was because it was the fluid. It was the fluid that's moving her in there. And I said, no, it can't be. Just take her out and do and just take her out and let's see, or whatever. Let's do an emergency C-section. They was just like, I'm sorry, it's no heartbeat. We could do it again. It's just no heartbeat. And my heart dropped. My heart dropped. It was the saddest thing ever, like to hear that your baby is not here. I carried her for 9 months. For 9 months. Had everything set up, had everything, her clothes, everything. We had plans. Me and my husband had plans. And I prayed. I was like, God, bring her back. I ain't gonna lie, I was mad at God. I'm not gonna lie. I was mad. And I didn't know how to feel. Like, I was in shock. Like, this is not happening. I'm in a dream, And that's how you feel. Like, you in shock. Like, you in another world. It's like a movie. Like, you don't feel like this is real life. And they had the doctor, she wanted to do a natural birth, but I was like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to push a baby that's not here. Why would I want to push a baby that's not here? I don't want to go through all that pain just for not to have my baby. And she wanted to do that. They gave me the medicine for me to dilate, and I wasn't dilating, and she left for the day. It was like during the night, middle of the night, and then my doctor came the next day, and she was like, we're not gonna do. She said, what do you want to do? Do you want to do natural or C-section? Because I recommend C-section. I don't want to put you through that. And I said, I said I wanted to do C-section. So we did the C-section, and they had the baby out, no cry. Came back to the room, the baby was there. My baby was there, and it was just like I was living a dream. Like, it was like I was living a dream, and she was there but not alive, and everyone was holding her. I really didn't want to hold my baby. I didn't want to see her like that. At this point, she didn't look like herself. She was blue. It wasn't a sight to see. And I was like, this is not my baby. I really don't want to hold her, but I'm a holder, but I really don't. And I'm still in shock. And medicine, I have medicine in my system. Like, it was crazy. And it was a hard time for me and my husband. And I'm still going through it. Still, even though I had another baby, and I'm so happy. I'm so thankful that God blessed me with another baby. But that don't erase the pain that I went through with my first baby. That was my first. And it don't erase it. I still remember that day back to back. And whoever's going through the same thing or went through the same thing, I pray for you, because losing a child is heartbreaking. It hurts. It's like a part of you was not here. It's not. And I just feel for women that and You know, couples that loses babies, miscarriages, loss, babies that get here and they lose it. Like, I feel for you. It hurts. It really does. And all I can say is get some help. Talk to someone. Because you can't just hold it in. You have to talk to someone. Pray. Keep people around you to help you out. Talk. Let the feelings out. Don't hold it in. Let it out. Let it out. Because it's with you holding it in, it's not good at all. And just know, God is gonna bless you again. You have to think of that. God is gonna bless you again. And it might not be the time right now, but remember, God could do anything. I don't know why Amari's not here. It could have been a reason, but I don't know. All I could do is pray to God and tell him, ask him to, reveal it to me. It was a lot going on after I lost Amari. It was a lot going on in my life. It was a tornado. Like, it was crazy. And I prayed and prayed, and I was like, God, like, why am I going through this? I was depressed. I didn't know what to do. And he turned around and gave me a blessing. My son, that I love so much. I kiss him every day because you just never know. You never know. And when I was pregnant with him, I was so scared. So scared. I had anxiety because I thought I would lose him. And I couldn't go through that no more. And I just want to let you know, if you plan on getting pregnant and you lost a baby, just have faith. When you're carrying the baby, just have faith. Talk to your baby. Have faith and, talk with God. Because I was mad at God. I was really mad. I said, why? Why me? Of all people, why me? I'm seeing everybody with their babies. And I'm like, that should be my baby should be here too. I'm not gonna lie to them. I was happy for people. But I'm just like, my baby not here. I had to get off social media. I really did. I had to get off social media for a while. That's why I didn't post no pictures of me being pregnant with Jabril. I couldn't. I was scared. I was scared to be embarrassed again. Not having a child. My child on earth. But I just wanted to do this video to just tell my story on my loss of Amari, because it's pregnancy loss month. And for whoever went through the same thing or that's going through the same thing, I'm there. Just know I feel your pain, and God feels your pain. He does. And just keep on praying. Get some help. Talk with somebody, because you do. And yeah, I'm gonna just leave this video here. Again, thank you for listening to me.